Now, Angela, why the hell did you call that lady Mr. Clean? Like, why the hell would you do that? We are recapping season 17, episode 5 of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. And baby, this episode was exactly what I needed because it's giving dynasty, drama, and dinner. Before we get into some things, y'all, I just want to show y'all my cute little bowl. Oh my God, let me tell y'all, I love ramen noodles. I love noodles. No matter how wealthy I get in life, I will always keep a pantry full of ramen noodles, baby. I got this bowl from Burlington. I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. And it came with some little chopsticks, but child put them things in the dishwasher and then they chop. But I just love it. Also, how do y'all make y'all noodles? Like, I don't make my noodles regular. I doctor mine up. I put some chicken base in it. If I'm eating beef noodles, I put beef base in it. I put some minced garlic in there. Of course, the sauce packet. Sometimes I add some egg, or when I go to Juicy Crab and get a seafood boil, what I do is juice that be sitting at the bottom. When I come home, like, I'll warm it up in the oven and then I'll use it to make ramen with my noodles. With Juicy Crab sauce, is so good, y'all. All right, I'm not trying to tempt y'all. Let's get into the video. So grab y'all drinks, baby. I got my little drink over there, my little cut water. And get comfortable because I'm in a good mood. I hope y'all in a good mood. Let's have fun with this video and let's get into it for real this time. Why, in my opinion, Kelli is the most unhinged, hilarious person on the show. Like, she may be small, but this woman is feisty. All right, I got my notes here. So the episode starts out with, shockingly, Miss Cynthia Bailey. And Miss Cynthia Bailey, I'm not gonna lie, this episode, she is really proven to be, she went from, oh, I ain't know that was Cynthia, girl, I ain't know Cynthia was sitting here all the time, to, oh, that's Miss Bailey, Miss Running Things Bailey. This is the Cynthia that's in this episode right here, really showing me Cynthia is truly an OG. And I said that in my last video, she's an OG. But this episode, it was like Miss Cynthia was running things. I honestly was not sure what Cynthia's purpose on the show was, but I'm gonna eat my words. And one thing y'all can see if y'all been watching my recaps is 1 minute, girl, child, I'm so fake. 1 minute I'm like, ah, the next one I'm like, ah. Let me tell y'all, this is my unpopular opinion and this is how I feel. As I said before, we really didn't know what Cynthia's purpose was on the show. It just seemed like she was just sitting there. Now it seems like Bravo's really having her step up to the plate, and Cynthia planned a Dallas trip, and it was a cute theme trip, I guess, from the show Dynasty or Dallas. I want to say that the Parkers did a little cute spin-off, not a spin-off, but like they did like a cute episode where they were like mocking the show. I'm a 95 baby, so this show was way before my time. However, it was a cute theme trip, and it looks like some ladies who should be aware of what the show is, they damn sure didn't get it, because it's like people have a hard time sticking to themes. Now, I feel like black people, we do a good all-white party. Everybody gonna be all white, but let it be a particular theme or let it be a particular color outside of white, and we just do whatever the hell we want to. So everybody not being on theme is like a theme issue, is not like Cynthia issue. Cynthia, we see you, I see you, and girl, keep going. So the next scene moves into the ladies on the private jet headed to Dallas. And of course, in true fashion, you know, everybody pray before they travel, and Pinky Cole leads the prayer. And I just have to say this, like, this is, let me tell you, if you are a person that likes to turn a small prayer into a sermon, a revival, if you want to show off your pastoral skill, like, this is not the time. There has to be like some type of cap on like a prayer. Pinky Cole was praying, and it seemed like she had already started drumming up a sermon, because it seemed like she was going on and on and on and on. It's just like, girl, please. Like, I have this uncle, I kid you not, my Uncle James, love him dearly, and I swear he should have been a pastor. He should have been a pastor. Why he did not become a pastor, I don't know, because when we always used to travel, we used to stand in a circle, hold hands in the house, and pray. He would always lead the prayer. He prayed for a damn like 30 minutes, and then his voice is like thunder. It's just like, and God, and Jesus, and oh, like talking in tongues, all that. And it would be for a long time, and he would lead the prayer for the food holiday. God damn, we feel like we never eat. If that is you, do not. Please sit this one out. Please, please, please. Pinky, you know I love you, girl, but somebody had to tell you that, and it was gonna be me. Now, one scene I thought was just so funny was when Pinky Cole, of course, in Pinky Cole fashion, talking about her bankruptcy and going on and on and on. And Shamea was like, Pinky Cole damn near scared Shamea, because Shamea was like, oh my God, like this sounds horrible. Shamea was acting like this bankruptcy was like a cold she can catch. Like it was just airborne. Like she was just like, honestly, I can't relate to that. That sounds scary. Like the only thing I have to worry about is making the Chick-fil-A line before breakfast ends. And I love that because yes. But Shamea, please don't let that bankruptcy deter you from making your libido alcohol that's in Grenada, because baby, I want a bottle. Remember in my episode 3 recap where I talked about how people were complaining about Pinky Cole talking about her bankruptcy, going on and on about it, and how she needed to talk about it because there are business women, business people in general who are going through similar situations. And I said, like, yeah, you don't keep talking about it. However, I'm starting to change my mind. There needs to be some type of embargo on this bankruptcy conversation because, Pinky, I don't want this bankruptcy to overshadow you as a person, because you have so many amazing things going on in your life. The only time we want to hear about the bankruptcy is either A, when we're making headway, 2, when you're having honest conversations about the bankruptcy with your husband, and that conversation looks as like you're allowing him to help you and do what a husband does, or you're with your attorney and your legal team, or you're at the slutty vegan locations. That's when we only want to hear the bankruptcy. Other than that, we want to hear about Pinky Cole as a person. Like, who does she hang out with outside the cast members? What does she like to do for fun? How is she as a wife? How is she as a mom? Like, let's stick to that, because like the bankruptcy is gonna overshadow what you got going on. And Pinky, you are a real housewife. I don't care what nobody say about you. You are a great housewife. You are like the ultimate housewife, and you're so relatable. But please, no more, because them girls gonna use it against you. Now the next scene we get to is K.Michelle's marriage, the prenup, and my thoughts on this surgery. So the girls start talking about how K.Michelle doesn't have a prenup, and K.Michelle basically says like, oh, he's such a good man, he don't take nothing from me, I don't feel like it's necessary. But to be honest, no tea no shade, and y'all, I swear it may not seem like it, but I really do fuck with K.Michelle. I really do. But I don't know if it's like just me, but I just feel like, I don't know if he has anything to give, or both people, in comparison to the ladies on the show and their respective partners, I don't think like they have a lot to really like fight over when it comes currently. Will this prenup issue be something that's gonna be like big down the line? Who knows? Hopefully not, but I really thought they don't got nothing to really give or get from each other. I will say though, you know, when he was signing the marriage certificate at the courthouse, he didn't even look too enthused to be doing that. He looked fairly annoyed. So I feel like this marriage was only just to legitimize being on the show, because I'm like, I mean, y'all been together for so long, y'all was gonna get married, y'all would have did that a long time ago. However, one thing I want to say about this K.Michelle surgery was that I don't know if she just healed like a Wolverine, the surgery wasn't that major, or Bravo's spacing out these episodes, because it seems like K.Michelle went from the Country Music Awards to the hospital to the operating room to the nail salon to lunch twice, and now she's in Dallas. It just, and like I'm like, that has to be a lot. Mama, it's okay to rest. Like, you can miss out on a little 2 episodes, but you gotta rest. Now we're getting to some drama. The ladies finally arrive in Dallas, and they are at the La Casa de Fe. I think they said it means like the House of Faith. And before the drama, when they first start showing the house, well, really the property, I was like, wow, this is so freaking beautiful. I love how they have the main house, the pool house, the tiny house. The property was absolutely beautiful. Then we get to the rooms and Cynthia decides to assign rooms. So mind you, you got the main house, the pool house, and the tiny house. Cynthia assigns Shamea and Kelli the pool house based upon how they are the closest women. They're always together, they're best friends, why not? And then she assigns Pinky Cole the tiny house because she says she just the vibe that Pinky likes to be by herself. She doesn't like to be around a crowd. So Pinky was like, okay, I guess I'll take that. Well, Shamea and Kelli were not happy about it. And of course, she only assigned the rooms to those three. And the rest of the ladies all got to stay in the main house. And the rest of the ladies are K.Michelle, Porsha, Cynthia, Angela, and Phaedra. The main house looks amazing. Very stellar, very high class. But the pool house has some issues with stains, and rightfully so. The ladies were they were heated about that. And I agree because I don't want to take a shower. I don't want to unpack my stuff in a nasty environment. When it came to the room assignments, Shamea and Kelli did think that was intentional. It was meant to like poke fun at them or like ostracize them. And throughout the rest of the episode, it starts to become a house is divided. Cynthia sets up a really nice dinner for all of the ladies. However, the ladies from the main house and Pinky Cole are the only ones that show up. And it looks like Pinky Cole earlier had went to the ladies and they were talking, they were expressing how they felt. And K.Michelle also said that she wasn't going to join dinner because her glam wasn't there. I'm going to get into that. So Cynthia is made aware via Pinky how the girls feel. And Cynthia is very accommodating. She's like, I completely understand because she wants everybody to have fun. Now where Pinky lost me is she kept like dragging the situation. Like, yeah, because I mean, I guess I see how they feel. While Cynthia was talking, Pinky was interrupting her and talking over her. I'm assuming Porsha recognized that. So Porsha tried to chime in on Cynthia's behalf, and then Pinky Cole was like talking over her, and it was just like Pinky Cole kept like just dragging it and dragging it. It's just like, okay, we get it. They feel some type of way about the rooms. Cynthia said the cleaners was gonna come, and that's why I fuck with Porsha, because Porsha literally said, I'm summarizing. Porsha was just basically like, okay, Cynthia came up with this beautiful idea. We're gonna be grateful and thankful for that. Thank you, Cynthia. Cynthia is now aware of the situation. She's going to go get the rooms clean and serviced. She has no problem doing that. That is the most that can be expected from her. Other than that, let's have a good time. Like, it's not that deep. And I'm so glad because Pinky was about to drag it. I cannot stand a person who drags a situation out. Like, damn, like just let it die. You just keep bringing it up and it's just like, okay, there's nothing else to get from this situation. Like, let's move on. And that's what I was thinking when Pinky Cole kept bringing it up. Like, girl, can we talk about the food? What's on y'all plate? I was also annoyed by K.Michelle not coming to the dinner because it's just like, first of all, I swear I really do like K.Michelle, but it's like, this is your first season. This is not Love and Hip Hop. You going from Love and Hip Hop to Real Housewives of Atlanta is massive. Considering the fact that you really wasn't a real housewife up until a couple days before filming and you got married. But you're a great addition to the show. But coming on there complaining because you don't have glam. Like, so far, I think like when K.Michelle was on Love and Hip Hop, she was just starting out. And I know she has reservations about trusting women because she's been burned by women in the industry. But to me, it's just like, she seems very insecure around these ladies. Mind you, all of these ladies look good. Every single last one of them are beautiful. But it seems like K.Michelle is just so like, how many times have we seen Cynthia with no makeup on TV? Porsha, all these other people. Like, you need to know how to do your makeup, girl. You got all this money. All this money. You should be able to do your own makeup at at best. Like, if nobody else can do something for you, you should know how to do something. Hell, look, Blue Ivy even knows how to do her own makeup and does her own makeup a lot of times. Come on, like, how do you not know how to do your makeup? Rihanna know how to do her own makeup, obviously. That's why people buy into her brand. But you not want to come to dinner because your glam was not there, is you already starting a problem, girl, because that was not a legitimate reason to do that. Now, y'all remember the game Telephone that we used to play as a kid, where I tell you a secret and you tell the next person to you the secret, and they tell the secret, and by the time it gets to the end of the person, the last person has to come out and say what the secret is. And literally 100% of the time is not what the first person said. So that's like me telling you, I love tall, dreadhead, masculine presenting women. Let's say that's the secret. Then you go and tell the next person, and then you tell them, and then they tell another person, and then at the end it say, I like broke men. It is like, I didn't even say that. That's so complete opposite. And that's what happened with the serving meat versus eating meat. Follow me here. Yeah, I remember in my recap of episode 3, I was saying how Phaedra spreading the rumor about Pinky Cole eating meat could be very dangerous to her brand. Well, it looks like the culprit of the rumor is giving, who said that? Who said that? The culprit was Kelli. Kelli told Shamea that basically Pinky Cole eat meat. She no vegetarian, she no vegan. And Shamea, girl, Shamea went and called Phaedra and told Phaedra, but when she told Phaedra, Phaedra only said, oh, well, I heard she had a Jamaican restaurant. Phaedra did not say that Pinky Cole ate meat. She just said, okay, I heard she had a Jamaican restaurant. Then Shamea brings the rumor back up and tells Pinky Cole. You see how, like, even now I'm slowing my words down because, like, now I'm getting confused. Shamea told Pinky that, oh, Phaedra said you ate meat. So Pinky go around thinking like, oh, Phaedra, what's the beef? Why would you say that? And come to find out it was Kelli. But Shamea went and messed it up, and basically it's like a damn bomb. She literally clipped it and then threw it in Phaedra's hand. I forgot to tell y'all, Pinky Cole, remember how I said she went and talked to the girls? That's how Cynthia knew the drama. Angela Oakley also goes to the girls and just ask them about, oh, you know, how they feel about what's going on. So Kelli says Frick and Frack should have been in the pool house because they are whack. And Angela, in true Sheree Jr. fashion, goes to the dinner and then releases, oh, well, she tells Phaedra and Porsha that, oh, because now we're talking about the room situation. Oh, you know, well, Kelli said that, you know, you and Porsha should have been in the pool house because y'all are whack. And then Porsha and Phaedra just like, well, why are we catching a stray? What did we do? We didn't even do anything. And Pinky Cole now intercepts. Now you got two things going on. You got Pinky Cole and the meat issue that's on the table because Kelli brought that up and was being messy, and Shamea was being messy about it. Then you got the Kelli talking about Phaedra and Porsha. So it's everything brewing. This is how the pot comes together. Pinky Cole is still interrupting and interjecting in the conversation and dragging it. So Kelli says, what's going on with you? She's insinuating that like Pinky Cole is like being aggressive and just doing too much, which she was. And Pinky Cole and Angela get into it. Now they're arguing, and Angela called that lady Mr. Clean and says that she could throw a rock and it'll hit 10 people that Pinky Cole owed. And I said, oh my God, please send help. I have just witnessed a drive-by. Please send help. Pinky Cole, girl, you gonna need about You need about 2 episodes to recover from that. That's crazy. And that's why I told you, stop telling people about your bankruptcy and your financial issues, because these women, they TA on the streets, or their husbands and they finances, they got their stuff in order. So stop talking about it, because they gonna ride you for the rest of the season, and that's all you're gonna be known for, is being broke and having the bankruptcy. And remember, you're more than that. So who do you think so far is carrying this season? Who are your like top 2 people that you think are carrying this season? For me, right now, with everything, it's going to be Porsha and Kelli. And I say Porsha because Porsha is really solidifying herself as the OG in every single episode. Kelli, because Kelli is going to keep the drama going. I need to know. Let me tell y'all, if y'all are rocking with me, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Really, y'all should have gave this video a thumbs up within the first 10 seconds. But give the video a thumbs up. Let's engage in the comments. Even if y'all disagree with me, I'm cool with that. I'm talking to everybody in the comments. I'm not too big to do that. And I love hearing y'all unpopular opinions. I love engaging with y'all. Please. Also, don't forget to subscribe, because if you want to hear more and I want to see you again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, so every time I get on this motherfucker, y'all know I am here. So if you made it to the end of this video, please put a champagne glass, put the champagne emoji in the comments, so I know that y'all are still fucking with me to the very end. And I love y'all so much. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Bye.